Today on The Social, Benny Blanco's feet have gone viral again after this image hit the internet. Comedian Robby Hoffman joins our debate on whether dirty dogs are a deal breaker. And music for a crematorium, Harry Styles reveals the not-so-funny place he caught a case of the giggles. Then, the Fricy food trend, a mashup of fruity and spicy that'll steal the show at your next dinner party with Top Chef Canada winner Erica Karbelnik. Plus, we examine the physical and emotional impact of rapid weight loss on skin and the treatments that can help. It all starts now on The Social.
Gosh, what a special show. We are so excited to have actor and comedian Robby Hoffman. Hey! Come on, Robby.
Dad's home. Thrilled to be back, Canada.
Welcome to Toronto.
Oh,
Welcome.
Canada.
Yes.
Was that a tune?
That's a
Was
tune.
that a tune?
Banger.
Oh, what a banger,
All
exactly.
right,
Lesbian?
No, I wish.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah.
With the vest and everything?
Thank you so much, though.
No, this is you're questioning at the very least.
You questioning her sexuality?
Yeah, she's questioning it, not me. Well, don't worry. I sometimes know before others. It's like Minority Report. It's minority. Nothing wrong, by the way.
No.
Nothing wrong. Not that there's anything.
Wow, this is how we're starting the show, and we have it all. Friends, unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, we are not judging here. But Benny Blanco's feet are once again making headlines. So Benny was taken to task on social media when he was seen lounging on a couch with these filthy feet.
We have to see it
This is,
again.
You're like, what's happening here? This was on the debut of his Friends Keep Secrets podcast. So he said it was the facility, the floors were dirty. But is that a good enough excuse, Robby?
He has the worst feet I've ever seen. The fact that he thinks that was like the apology, showing his hairy gorilla feet on TV again. Like he continues to reoffend. That's what's really offending me. Like, okay, you offended. Now let's fix it. Not show me your feet again. We don't want to see the feet.
So would this be, like, in a relationship, I know you're married, but would this be a deal breaker for you?
It's not even something that enters my feet. Between socks, slippers, and shoes, my feet never touch the floor. So I'm not even blaming a floor. I know floors do floor things. They're dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not counting on a floor to take care of my feet. That's why I got slippers, I got socks, shoes, and listen, I don't want to brag, I got a couple pair of boots. I'm at such a position in my life. I got the Timbs on now, and I feel clean as can be. Snow, sleet, it doesn't matter what it is.
Oh, my God.
Deal breaker, ladies?
Oh, absolute deal breaker. Because you know what I'm thinking? Okay, his excuse is his excuse. It's the facility. But as a woman, if I'm sitting across from this man and he's trying to rap to me and I see those feet, yes, he can give me the excuse, but my mind is immediately going to go to, well, if your feet are that dirty, what else is dirty? How about them underwear?
That's what I'm thinking.
What is that earwax? What's the top else does your head smell like? Like, my
gotta-
brain can't help but like hop, skip, and
Connect
jump
the
to all the
dots.
other dirty parts of your body.
You
So,
gonna defend? Please.
not
I
doing
gotta
it.
defend the feet a bit. My feet look like that all
Because you're a
summer.
lesbian. What are we doing?
Hear me out.
What are we
Hear
doing?
me out.
What are we doing?
Hear me out. My feet look like that. Do you know Hamilton, Ontario?
I've heard of it.
You've heard of
unfortunately.
Hamilton.
Yes, yes.
Hamilton's where I live.
That
when we
explains
moved
a
to
lot.
Hamilton,
It's a blue collar.
Exactly. So
factory workers. This
we
is all
got-
painting a picture. You
we
understand what I'm saying?
we got open windows in the summer,
Of
and then
course.
we'd mop every day, and our feet still look like Benny
Have
Blancos.
people not heard of slipper? What do you mean?
Well, it feels fresh to have
That
bare
feels
feet.
fresh.
What?
Thank you, Robbie. Thank
That
you.
feels fresh. Maybe you don't know what fresh is, and I feel for people. And I feel for people. You get out of the bath, you get out of the shower, you step on a clean mat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Then you go into the slipper.
Slippers.
Then you go
Okay.
into the sock. Nothing fresher. Then when you get into bed at night, only in bed, you peel off the socks.
Yep.
Yeah.
You peel off
No,
the
Robbie's
socks.
right. Yeah,
Before the
Robbie's
bed.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then when you go to the bathroom, the slippers are there. You're in, right? There's
Yep.
There's a rhythm.
care. There's a decorum
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the feet.
Yeah.
Blaming the floor is like, it's insane.
Yeah.
I apologize. I'm so sorry.
Okay, wait.
Let's get back.
We're actually not gonna get back. We're gonna move on to this because someone wrote to the New York Times saying a woman she knows, every time she has a conversation with her, she monopolizes it. And
I
they
do
want to
this.
know
I do
how
this.
to make it stop because it makes their gatherings less fun. So, Robbie, is there a way to stop someone from monopolizing a conversation?
Look, it's tough. It could be cultural, okay?
Mm-hmm.
In my, on my end. But to me, it's like, what is the talking about? Right? If she has some to say,
Okay.
We're
then
daytime.
I'm-
We're daytime.
right?
Daytime.
Like, then I'm like, good. Like, is she bringing the good tea?
Yeah.
Was she at Benny Blanco's house when he took the feet off? I want her mouth away.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
But if she's just talking nothing, you have to know. Would
Would you say something to her? Like you're saying too much and saying nothing at all?
Yeah,
cut her off?
I would say you got to move it along.
Don't you
Okay.
also appreciate someone who at a big gathering will monopolize the conversation? Because that's all the labor. They're they're not paid for that, and you get to sit back and be like, Barb, go on about
No,
this
not
shrimp.
if it's boring. I grew up with a person who told non-story stories. For instance, she would get to class and she'd be like, oh, and I went to go park the car. There was already 25 cents in the meter. End of story. It's not. We've all been to the meter and there's some change left. I mean, this is a non-story
That is a
story. I'd
non-story.
rather silence.
Yeah, no, I hear you. But I think what you're alluding to, and I'm sure you have this too, when you get to a social gathering, right? And you're in the entertainment industry. You're a comedian. We are
Yes.
talk show hosts. There's an expectation from people that you're gonna get to the party, jump on the table, and be like, I got stories to tell, and everybody thinks you're gonna be that person. And we don't really want to be that person. I like to lay in the cut, sit down, and
Yeah.
let everybody else talk. So when I find somebody who chats a lot, I'm like, first of all, you're telling on yourself. Either you're an only child, a narcissist, like there's something going on, and I'm more interested in assessing that than joining in and telling you to land the plane. So I'm okay with those people. They save me at those social events. Yes.
Or you get a job as a daytime talk show host, and then then you get paid.
Yeah.
You get paid
We do.
to monopolize the conversation.
That's exactly it. I take talking very seriously. To me, it is a craft, just like my stand-up or my writing or my acting. People who are on talk shows should know how to talk. If you don't know how to talk and you're talking, that's a problem. Talking in itself is a skill, and we happen to be very good at it.
Yes, very good at it. Yeah. On that note.
Thank
up next,
you.
everybody.
Thank
up
you.
next. We're going to take a very quick break. I know we don't want to go anywhere, but we will be right back. Harry Styles says he caught a case of the giggles at his grandmother's funeral.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to dissect what that's all about after this.
Next week on The Social, Summer House stars Lindsay Hubbard and Jesse Solomon swing by to tell us what it's like living in a house with a couple struggling to save their marriage.
Oh, yeah. You know, on the show here, we like to call Friday Fun Fridays, and today is extra special. special because we are joined by actor and comedian Robby Hoffman. Now, listen. I know you missed out. I know you missed out on being here in studio today, but if you're in the Toronto area, scan the QR code on the screen right now. That's how you can get tickets to be here live. You missed a good one.
You missed a good one.
Right?
All right, so let's dive into our next topic. Harry Styles stopped by Brittany Broski's royal court and revealed that he's really into music they play during cremations. So much so that he couldn't hold his laughter back at the worst time. So have you ever been caught giggling at an inappropriate time? So Robby, we're gonna start with you. Have the giggles ever caught you at the worst time?
I mean, there's nowhere I won't. I could be in the Holocaust and having a good laugh. Do you know what I mean? No, you're asking the wrong person. Not that I want to be.
No.
But I could be there and, if somebody falls over a brick, I'm only human.
You can find the humor.
It's called
gallows humor, right?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of, does it come from a discomfort, like with the situation? Like I know people who they're so uncomfortable with something, they kind of want to cry, but then it ends up coming out as laughter.
I had an English teacher, Mr. Silverstein, shout out in Montreal, wonderful teacher, who said, and maybe not an appropriate lesson, but who knows? We were reading Streetcar Named Desire, and he said, in times of death, people get horny.
Oh.
So not only are they getting giggly, they're getting in the mood. Because there's something biological that somebody dies, you want to breathe new life. Now, as lesbians, of course, we are limited.
Oh my God.
We are limited. But generally speaking, death can inhibit some sort of response to create more life since we lost a life. So the giggle thing might be that it's so sad that the response is to laugh.
Okay.
Horny and laugh. It's a good time at a funeral. Right now.
It makes some sense.
Yeah.
It's a good time at a funeral. We should not have shivas or wakes. We should just go to the bar.
Times. We should just go to the bar.
This has only happened to me once, and I was so mortified. I was actually at my girlfriend's father's funeral.
Girlfriend in a friend's
just
sense.
a friend, yeah, my girlfriend, yeah.
I hear you.
And that big Irish Catholic family, the place was packed. This man had 13 children, I don't know how many grandchildren, and he was also a pillar of the community, so the place was just random.
Sure
he was a very important person. So we're sitting there, and so I didn't know that it's customary for people to sing "Oh Danny Boy" at Irish funerals. So this young woman, who I later found out volunteered to sing the song, should have kept her hand down because she really couldn't sing it. And I found that out 3 notes in. So she did the and at first I put my head down and just was like, act like you're praying. And I made the mistake of raising my eyes and looking at my friend Jonathan.
Oh, yeah, I never did that.
Now, it should be noted, we were the only non-Irish Catholic people there. I'm black and Jonathan's a Jew. And the two of us looked at each other, and that was it. And to make matters worse, they had just refurbished this church, so there were no walls, everything was glass, so there was nowhere to run out and kind of like catch yourself. So we just sat there, shoulders vibrating.
Shaking.
And I felt so bad, and then afterwards I told my girlfriend Jack, I'm like, I'm so sorry that, this is what happened. She's like, we were all trying to hold back laughter. I go, no, you don't understand what's happening in that pew. We were holding on for dear life. So I've apologized, but I'm apologizing again.
And
if you can't sing Danny Boy, don't sing Danny Boy, please.
Danny Boy, Danny Boy. It's called, you know what, for us, it's called, for Jews I can speak to, it's a cultural thing. Don't invite us to the funeral. If I'm gonna be there, come correct. It better be sad only. Don't stumble, don't give me any inch, because we will be shaking in the pews together. Yeah. And we have to be kicked out of the class. Yeah. Like, this is what happens. It's like, we have to be excused.
No, it's true. That was us. There's nowhere to go.
Well, why don't we stick with celebs, because this is a lot of fun. I want you all to take a look at this clip.
Help me, help you, help me, help you, just help me. This screen's here. Woo! My tie, Alabama Slammer, Velvet Hammer, really anything with juice and froth will do. Woo!
Guess what? That is not actually Tom Cruise. Pretty good. However, people have been hiring celebrity impersonators just like this to be visiting them at their homes. And that's really good. A lot of these clips are going absolutely viral on social media. If you told me that wasn't Mike Myers, I'd say you're a liar.
It's also the same house, it seems like. It's one guy hiring all these guys.
So who here would hire a celebrity impersonator? Who's in? No one's in.
No, most are saying that. No.
I just want to give a shout out because first of all, those two are actually really good. I'm not inviting you to my house. I'm sorry. I think that's a little bit creepy.
Well, what do you do after 5 seconds? Okay, so there.
Yeah.
It's like a great view. I love a great view, but you're kind of in the view. You know, you might be the wilderness, and I go, okay. Yeah. Like so Mike Myers shows up, and you're like, that's pretty good.
Then what?
Like, what?
Now
You're
what?
stuck with this dude in your house?
Yeah.
What if it's a guy, like, for me, my thought went to a really great Prince impersonator, and I find Prince incredibly sexy, and this is where my brain went, is that I don't think it would be a far cry for me then to all of a sudden be inappropriate, which I wouldn't want to do.
What?
No.
You would sleep with the impersonator?
Just that if it was a good-looking impersonator of somebody who I'm a big fan of, I'm sure they get hit
That
on
feels
all
like
the
fantasy,
time.
like a little role play, maybe. Yeah. You could do
No,
that.
there are stripper services. I don't want to blow your. You can hire a stripper, and they will wear. If you're into Prince, they got a purple jacket somewhere in there.
I think the key here is.
He likes it.
I think the key here is there has to be a show. So Tom Cruise jumping on a couch, you're right, that could get old
I don't want him on
fast.
my couch.
No, not nobody's couch.
no,
Nobody's couch.
no.
You need performer, and we have to shout out the OG
You don't want Benny
impersonators.
Blanco, the impersonator.
But here's who you
jumping
do
on your
want.
couch.
You do want the OGs, and I'm going to give a shout out to the best impersonators on the planet, and I'm talking about drag queens. So I'm talking about Chad Michaels.
Yes.
I'm talking about Derek Barry. I want you to take a look because these are the OG. Because they're not there to just come and jump on your couch
I
and they're
just
done.
worked with a drag queen, Jimbo.
Jimbo Canadian.
Jimbo doing the Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That's
Give it
so
up.
good.
Give it up to the queens.
Give it up to the queens.
Queens only.
Every time.
Queens only.
Every time. Well, time flies when you're having fun because it is time for another break here on the show. And then afterwards, we're going to be tackling a hot take from your comedy special, Robby, right after this.
Okay.
When do you throw in the towel and buy a new set? Deep thoughts after this.
That's how you
All
stop
right,
it.
everybody, we're back. So our next topic here on the show, super relatable. It actually comes from Robby, your own stand-up special.
What a
Robby
special.
Hoffman, wake up. Everybody, take a listen.
To me, a towel's like ovaries, like whatever towels you're born with. Those are towels you die with.
So, Robby, what does that mean? Towels are like ovaries. The ones you're born with are the ones you die with.
I never had a new towel. It's just a new experience. I happen to be doing very well by the grace of God. I got a new towel, and the towels, they're not toweling. They don't dry. Like, I feel like I'm still wet with this fluffy towel, right? And I was confused. I was like, is this what people are using? Like, are the rich not dry? Like, unless a towel exfoliates a layer of skin off of me, I'm not dry.
Right.
So, in terms of replacing towels, I think towels are a once-a-lifetime purchase.
Wow.
Come on,
How many towels
Robby.
do you have? How many
I
do you
have
have?
6 or 7. They're different colors. They're
Nice.
different variations of
But they're all
white.
absorbent.
They're extremely absorbent,
Okay.
crispy. You get out into it, you are dry as hell. And then you get into the moisturizing phase, right?
Right.
Right, then you moisturize. So that, I don't know. I think that maybe the very rich billionaires or people who get new towels frequently, maybe that's why they're such evil people. They're damp a little bit of it.
Yeah.
They're never quite dry. You know, they have to, when they put on a T-shirt, they're still sticky. It's not a good feeling.
Robby, I get new towels all the I'm not fancy. I get new towels like
No.
every few months. I'll buy like a new set of
Are
towels.
you
It's like a
insane?
little luxury. You know when you become an
How
adult,
is that
it's
a luxury?
Do you have a linen closet?
Yes, of course I have a linen closet. But
that's
every maybe like 9 months to a year, you get some new towels. It's just
9 months.
As an adult,
No,
also
no.
first of all, you should know this. There's a lot of bacteria that accumulates, and if
good
you
for
share
you.
a towel, it's even
It's
worse.
good for you.
And if you're at Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez's house, you probably need to burn all the towels.
Guess
so
what?
it's good
That's
to keep
also
them in
true.
rotation.
I don't know if what you'll think about this, but I only have 2 towels.
I like that.
And there's 6.
And that checks out for, anyway.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 2 towels here.
I mean, am I the only one? It's like towels are like underwear. You have like the everyday use ones, high rotation, right?
Yeah, I hear this.
Probably inherited them from your mother, right? When you moved into your first place, here's the thing, and you go through the heavy rotation. Then you have the ones just for guests, and the guests, those ones don't cross, and you never touch the guests.
I do not have this.
I
don't have guests, so I don't have that. But that's
And then last, you do have the luxury ones, which are, honey,
I don't have
it's
this.
a special occasion, and I'm pulling out the good towels.
Oh, wow.
May or may not actually be dry, but you feel very rich in the moment.
I have so many questions about that. No, but also, how do you differentiate between the guest towels and the super fancy towels?
It's where you put them in the closet.
And what are you doing that precedes you bring it? Like, did you and Ryan just have like a sexy night, and then you're like, let's bust out the
sexy towel? It's anticipatory, and they're out.
I don't understand this.
Maybe she's on her period and they throw one of those on.
Good. That's what the dark towels are for.
Right? You know you gotta throw a towel there.
That's what the dark towels are for.
A towel there. To me, a towel, some people season a skillet, I season a towel. A towel, the more bacteria, wash them frequently.
Yeah.
But I think it's good for you to have a seasoned towel. Really get a dry rub in there. Right? Really get a dry rub.
It's good.
Yes.
Good.
Wow.
It's good.
Season your
towels. That is the takeaway. If you learn nothing at all today on the social
And I think
life
that
skill.
the luxury towels, you open the luxury is when you're throwing it down. That's when you want a soft towel. That's when you want a soft towel.
Robbie, you're going to be going on tour starting this spring. You are actually coming back to Toronto this May for 2 shows at Dance. I hate to say this, both of the shows in Toronto are actually sold out.
Within a day. Thank you, Toronto. Yeah, they said, would you want to come on here and promote the shows? I said, well, not really. There's nothing done.
Oh, well, you add more.
Tickets, you cannot get them. No, I'm not adding another show. Okay, I'm in
Please,
no mood.
can we ask nicely?
I'm in no mood.
Rob,
I
you
am
want
doing
more.
the 2
Add
show.
another show. Add another show. Add another show.
I'm in no mood. I barely want to do these 2. So if you have tickets, consider yourself lucky. For anyone who didn't get tickets, you can see Robby Hoffman Wake Up streaming on Netflix.
Yeah,
worldwide.
watched it.
But the people who come live will get a totally different experience, and they'll get a whole new hour, and you'll have to wait till that's on Netflix. God knows how many years down the line.
There it is.
So, but if you haven't seen Wake Up, and actually our numbers from Canada are pretty good, so thank you guys.
Wow.
Yeah. Phenomenal.
Well, Robbie, this was an understatement to say that it was so fun to have you here.
Yeah.
I was excellent.
I was excellent. Yeah.
I am a delight.
Yes, you are.
You are all delightful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I am Robby Hoffman on Instagram. Again, my special is on Netflix. Thank you for blowing the special out of the water. It's the reason I'm here today. Happy birthday to this.
So Toronto and Vancouver, you can catch Robbie on tour this spring. Robby Hoffman Wake
Thank
Up,
you.
as you just heard, is streaming right now. All right. She's going to sing us out. We'll see you after the break. Bye.
Our next guest as the winner of Top Chef Canada and Chopped Canada. Today, she's here to spice things up.
We're talking about Fricy flavors, the latest food trend where sweet fruit and bold heat come together in the most delicious way. Please welcome the chef and co-owner of Carbs Catering and Events, Erica Karbelnik, back to the show.
Thank you for having me. Welcome back, Erica.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Fricy. Okay, so fried and spicy. Can you tell us more about this food trend that's, it's not fried and spicy. How would you describe it?
Fruit and spicy.
Fricy.
Where did
love
this come
the
from?
name. Yeah, where did it come from?
It's just bold, juicy fruit layered with heat and spice that makes food so much more exciting. And I actually cook a lot of Middle Eastern Mediterranean food. We've been doing this for a really long time.
Yeah.
We've been pairing fruit and spice forever, and I think the world is just catching up.
We're late to the
us
party.
now.
Yeah.
You guys are
Yeah.
late, and I love it because I'm a little bit sweet and I'm a little bit spicy. So
So good.
it works out well.
So good. Okay, so our first dish is a blood orange and Urfa pepper scallop. So
yeah.
you're actually gonna cook this for us. So how do you get that perfect scallop sear?
Okay, so very, very important. Dry scallops.
A paper towel or something like that.
Yeah, so I have it on that blue paper here.
Yeah.
Dry scallops, high heat.
Okay.
You want a good sear. And once they get into the pan, leave them alone.
Okay.
Walk back, don't touch, let them do their thing. Scallops are very delicate. They're not like a steak, so
Yeah.
you're not gonna like hammer it. You want it to cook, get nice and caramelized on the outside, nice and brown. Once they're brown, you give them a flip.
How do you
Just
know
a
though?
little-
Approximately how long?
About 90 seconds.
All right.
Now,
It's fast.
So what's
It's
the number
fast.
one thing people get wrong when cooking scallops?
They
Yeah.
overcrowd their pan.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Too many scallops at once.
Gotcha.
Okay, and not enough heat.
So it needs
and
to be
then
on a
they're
high heat.
high heat, and then you're moving them all around. You don't want to move them. Don't
Just leave
touch them.
them.
Just leave them.
Well, we leave them. I want to ask about the Urfa pepper that's going to
Yeah.
spice this up. I don't know what that is. Never had it. What is it?
Urfa is beautiful. It's an elegant chili pepper from Turkey.
Yeah.
And it's actually almost got like a raisin-like quality to it.
Very cool.
So I'm gonna flip these.
Oh, that
here.
looks
You're gonna-
beautiful
Wow.
already.
I'm gonna kiss it.
Yeah, we like
Just
that.
kiss. Just kiss.
Yes.
So it's got a beautiful smoky flavor to it. It's actually dried out in the sun, and I love it paired with this dish and the blood orange.
And why do you like that with the blood orange?
Because blood orange is juicy. It's sweet, but it's also a little bit bitter. So the Urfa is a perfect balance. It almost like harmonizes with the blood orange.
And what are some other ways you like to use Urfa pepper?
Oh, Urfa is good in so many things. I like to put it on burrata with honey. I like to put it on top of my eggs. And surprisingly, I really like it with chocolate.
Oh, interesting. Spicy chocolate.
Now, is there any other fruit pairing that would go well with the Urfa?
Oh, absolutely. Pomegranate is beautiful with
Okay.
Urfa. Anything that's really juicy, like strawberries are beautiful with Urfa. Watermelon's really good with Urfa.
Okay, so as long as it's a juicy fruit.
As a chef, you don't have any feeling in your fingers, probably. That's why you were able to
I
pick
know.
those up. That was amazing.
Glad you brought that up.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Other spicy pairings that go well with blood orange.
Yeah, blood orange is beautiful. I love, it's not a spice, but it does bring some texture and flavor. Sumac is really good. Aleppo is really good. Harissa is really good with some orange.
Okay.
This is smelling
Should we
so
just
good.
throw a little bit of this on here?
Yeah, you guys
So
want to
tell
get
us-
all
so
garnishy?
Just
What
tell
is
us
that
again.
garnish?
Yeah, what is that?
So that is micro cilantro.
Micro
wow,
cilantro.
fancy.
Never heard of
This
that
We're gonna
before.
put the little-
I'm going to give you a little
sorry.
bit more of that Urfa pepper on there. Don't be shy with the
yes.
Urfa.
I want to try some on the.
Okay.
Don't be shy with it.
Beautiful that
Should I
is.
just do that?
Yeah, dive right in there,
Oh my
ladies.
God,
Thank
it's so
you.
tasty. I just
Right?
had to go
Let
with
me-
it.
You know what? Let me take a little. I've never tasted this.
This is so beautiful.
Okay, I'm going in. I'm going in.
That was really nice and fresh.
Oh,
my God.
wow.
You guys
Yeah?
like it?
Amazing.
Okay.
That is
Fresh,
amazing.
It's vibrant. It's got a little bit of
That's
that
right. Scoop it up, 5
smokiness
second
to
roll.
it.
Delicious.
It pairs nicely with the scallop.
Wow.
Sorry.
Okay,
No, no,
while,
no,
we're,
it tastes
while we're
good.
still enjoying this one, we're going to move on to the next dish, which is called a grilled amba chicken. So tell us about the Fricy flavors in this next dish.
Okay, amba, super fun. It's a fermented mango condiment, and it's got a little bit of funk to it in a really good way. It's also got a little bit of spice. And I've paired it with a little bit of the green chili and Aleppo. And the chicken, once it hits the pan,
That's the
it
spot.
caramelizes with that amba on top, and it's just so beautiful.
What else can you do with the amba?
So many things. I love doing roast potatoes with like an amba aioli on it, using it as a sandwich spread or with some roast cauliflower.
All right, so what other
so good.
spices work well with mango?
Mango can stand bold spice. So like think black pepper, ginger goes really well with mango, which is an unexpected heat, which is nice. Yeah, it can handle a lot.
So good.
Bad news is I don't like chicken. The good news is I would eat that chicken every day. That was so delicious.
wow.
It was amazing.
Thank
But
you.
we're moving on. We're
Yes.
moving on to a peach and Aleppo pepper fattoush salad. Tell us about this.
So I was really craving some sunshine in this weather. Fattoush salad is a classic Levantine salad that uses a lot of herbs, crispy pita, and some fruit. And I thought that the peach in this would pair very nicely with the Aleppo pepper because peach is delicate, so it can pair and balance beautifully with that.
Are there any other fruits you'd pair with Aleppo pepper?
Oh, Aleppo pepper can withstand, it likes stone fruit. Stone fruit is its best friend, so plums, nectarines are really nice with Aleppo pepper.
Gorgeous.
That amount of heat is perfect, but what other types of heat pair well with peach?
With peach is delicate, but it's juicy. Black pepper is a good friend of peaches. Cayenne is great with it. It wants something subtle, not in your face, but just enough layers.
All right, so our final dish is the pomegranate and harissa meatballs. Talk to us about this dish.
Okay, this
as
is
we
one
dive
of
in.
my favorites. So harissa is smoky, and it pairs beautifully and can withstand the fattiness of the meat and the brightness of the pomegranate here. It's,
gosh.
that's my favorite.
So
my favorite.
That is really good. That's the best meatball I've ever had.
Do you make your harissa from scratch, or do
You can buy it. I do like to make
Okay.
mine from scratch. I do add in a little bit of preserved lemon in there as well,
it's
as
so
well as some
good.
caraway to offset everything.
nice.
But you can get it readily available at the grocery store. Very
Okay, good to
easy
know.
to find, and it pairs so beautifully with things like pomegranate and meat.
Gorgeous.
Okay, so the pomegranate is amazing, but
Yeah.
any other fruits you would pair with this?
Oh, absolutely. You can do fig. Fig and chili is amazing. Cherry and black pepper for meatballs would be great. Anything that can withstand fatty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fatty flavors, bold heat.
Bold heat. But what about another spice that would complement the pomegranate?
Ooh, I mean, Aleppo pepper is also a really good one that goes with that. The urfa is also a beautiful one that just balances so nicely with that.
Oh my gosh, everything's so delicious.
It's so elegant.
Erica, you're so elegant. This was incredible. Thank you so much. Everything. Just hit it out of the park.
good.
Hey, guys, don't go anywhere because we're going to be right back. Wow. I need you. Welcome back, everyone. Rapid weight loss, including GLP-1 weight loss, can bring physical and emotional benefits, but it can also cause subtle facial changes.
And here to discuss the impact of rapid weight loss on skin health and how products from Galderma can help, please welcome to the show dermatologist Dr. Jennifer Salzberg and the chair of Obesity Matters, Sandra Elia. Good to have you ladies on the show.
Thank you. Welcome.
This is such an interesting topic, so I want to dive right in. So, Dr. Salzberg, let's start with the basic. What impact can rapid weight loss have on someone's skin and why?
Yeah, so it can have a lot of impact. And if we think about it, it makes sense, right? We're losing fat and we have fat in our face. And so when we lose the fat pads in our face, there's a lot of structural support that those give. So patients can feel that their face is looking gaunt, hollow, more shadowy maybe than it had previously. The fat in the face also supports other structures. So as that fat is being lost, we can have diminished collagen and elastin production, which makes people's faces feel almost like they're melting, can have laxity and sagging kick in, and then dullness and less hydration than there might have been previously.
Wow.
It's important to note, though, that not every patient experiences all the same things, right? So everybody's different. Some people may experience all these changes, others may not have any at all, so it's quite individual.
Or some in between.
Exactly.
Yeah. Sandra, you're an advocate for people living with obesity after losing a substantial amount of weight yourself in your 30s. So what are the emotional impacts of significant weight loss?
Yeah, I think when we talk about rapid weight loss, sometimes our body changes faster than our mind can catch up with. And so what does that look like? I go to shopping, I bring in all these clothes in the change room and they don't fit. And I'm like, what? And I look in the mirror, I'm like, who is this person? And if we feel that the weight loss has aged us, we might not recognize the face in the mirror. And I want to be very clear. Losing weight is not easy, even with a GLP-1. You still have to look at your relationship with food and build in movement, prioritize sleep, get stress management. So if you experience success, you should be celebrated. But you know what happens? You face judgment.
Yeah.
You faced
it before, and then you face it again.
Exactly. You face judgment when in a larger body, and then you face the judgment after you lose weight, and you hear the whispers, oh, sure, she lost weight, but look at her face. And no one deserves that, right? You deserve to feel proud of your transformations on the inside and the outside.
Yeah, such a good point. All right, so Dr. Salzberg, what options exist for patients who want to address the impact of rapid weight loss on their skin?
So thankfully, there are many options. So I talked about some of the changes. And again, because every patient is different, the options that we're going to choose for them are going to vary depending on what they're showing. And so if someone's experiencing a lot of that hollowness, then we're going to reach for a product that's going to bring back some of those really beautiful contours to the face. So for that, I would go with a hyaluronic acid injectable like Restylane Lift, which is going to allow us to kind of place it in key areas so that they're not feeling as shadowed or as hollow. If someone's experiencing more of that laxity, that sagging, that skin quality shift, then we're going to go with a biostimulatory injectable like Sculptra. That works with our body's own natural processes. So it brings back some of your own collagen and elastin production that gradually over time really shifts and gives you that beautiful improved skin quality. And then you mentioned the combo. So if somebody's experiencing both, we want to sculpt and lift. And so with that combination, we're using both the Restylane Lift and the Sculptra so that we can have that global refresh impact.
Wow.
And the beautiful thing with this is that combination has actually been looked at. So we have clinical data to support the use of those products synergistically in patients experiencing rapid weight loss. So shown to be safe, effective, and bringing a lot of patient satisfaction.
Good.
Doctor, I've never used injectables, so I got a two-parter. A, is it safe? B, does it hurt?
Good questions. Good questions. So we'll tackle safety first.
Okay.
So interestingly, I have a lot of patients who come in and they're like, I'm so excited to talk to you about this. There's a new product I've heard of. And the thing with these products are, I think they're being talked about more, so people have more awareness, but they're not new. So the products we're talking about today have over 25 years experience and over 240 clinical studies. So there's a lot of kind of legacy use and data to support these products. So from a safety perspective, ultimately it comes down to being very on top of the person who is providing these injections to you, the conversation of risk-benefit. Obviously, everybody's different, so it's important to have the conversation for each individual, but the safety of the products is well established. Do they hurt? So they are injectables. We are using needles to deliver these products, but we can do it in a way that patients are generally very comfortable with. So when we're doing the treatments, we can use things like topical numbing, we're distracting you, we're using ice afterwards, and generally afterwards, we hand the patient the mirror, they look in the mirror, they've forgotten
All about
what they felt 5 minutes ago because they're generally quite happy with...
a little prick, maybe.
Yeah, they're happy with how things have gone.
Sandra, you've made it your life's work to help people heal their relationship with food and feel at home in their bodies. Why is it important for you to also advocate for skin health?
Well, I think the most important question you can ask is, what is your intention? Because intention changes everything. So if I'm coming from a fear-based intention that I'm not good enough, something's wrong with me, then I don't believe there's any procedure that will make you feel at peace. But if I'm coming from a place of rock solid, knowing my worthiness, knowing that I am beautiful, then nothing needs to give it to me and no one can take it away. And this is where Galderma and Obesity Matters really partner. We always put the person at the center of what we do and offer evidence-based options, because people deserve options in care.
Yeah, such a solid point. All right, so Sandra, so what would you say to people who might view someone getting these treatments as the opposite of self-acceptance?
Yes, I hear that often. So two things can be true at the same time. Has anybody ever hated their partner's actions and loved them? Well, I mean, so I get to love and accept myself exactly as I am and have that human desire to want to change, evolve, look my best, and one does not cancel the other out. And we're at this really interesting time when women work hard. We have the means, we have safe and effective treatment. So if you're like me, I feel eternally youthful. So I'm doing all the things to stay that way. But I often think of my daughter. She's beautiful. She's 15. She wears braces. Not because we hate her teeth, but because it's available. And thankfully, we have the means. And she deserves that smile. So when these decisions come from love, then you're celebrating your success.
Oh, that's lovely. Dr. Salzberg, I think it's fair to say that we've seen when some procedures go wrong, particularly in Hollywood. So what can patients do if they're looking to maybe have some treatments? What can they do to ensure that it goes right?
Yeah, no, for sure. And we can all imagine that, right? Those are the myths that we're dispelling constantly.
Yeah.
We can all picture the people we've seen that either look distorted or puffy or overdone. And so ultimately, those are the ones that are obvious. And the people who have had wonderful, beautiful work done, we just assume have done nothing.
Right.
So
And
we
so
want to ask them.
that's the thing. And so that's the conversation that I'm having with people all the time. The idea with all that we are doing is it should be undetectable. You should feel great. You will notice it in yourself. But anyone looking at you shouldn't look at you and think, oh, this
You
and
got
this
work
and
done.
this. No.
Yeah.
It's just, you look good.
Yeah.
And so that's ultimately our goal. And the way that we get there is really by choosing somebody to provide the service that knows what they are doing. Excuse me. So looking for the credentials of your injector and making sure that you know how they have gotten to where they are.
Yeah.
If you have a referral from someone that they've treated previously, that's always nice because you've seen an example of what they've done, and doing your homework. So making sure you're having a full consultation where all of your questions are answered, you're aligned in the vision of what you're hoping for, and then ultimately the results can be fantastic.
Dr. Salzberg, Sandra, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
stopping
both.
by for all of
Thank
this
you.
very
Thank
important
you.
information and giving us your perspective. All right, stay right where you are. We'll be right back.
On Monday's show, why accessing our medical records is such a headache and what we can do about it. I would like to have the answer to that.
Yes.
That's true. Also, such a headache, what we can do about it on Monday's show. Also, a sneak peek at the critically acclaimed new movie, Sweetness. This is a thriller about toxic fandom and one teenager's obsession with her favorite singer. We are all collectively still recovering from Robby Hoffman.
Yes.
And we are obsessed with her.
Yeah.
We're still buzzing, aren't we?
Yeah, we're still buzzing.
And
I don't know
also,
what
her
happened.
stand-up is amazing, but if people are like, why does she look so familiar? It's because if you watch the show Hacks, which is on Crave, by the way,
Yeah.
she is also in season 3 and 4, I believe
Yeah.
it is,
Yeah.
or whatever. She's
Nice
amazing.
work.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you, thank you.
She's in a lot
So,
of
Jess
stuff.
Allen, I would like to ask you a personal question.
Yeah.
Please.
How do you feel about her accusations that you are a lesbian?
I don't think they were accusations, though. They were.
And picking on your vest.
Worried.
What gives?
I couldn't be happier. This is going to be the best weekend of my life.
No,
I also can't wait to tell Simon.
It's like,
that might spice it up a bit. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, Daddy, did people say that? I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out, guys. I'll report back
you
Monday.
bring your Fricy food, your little jaunty vest.
Your
My little vet.
Here we are.
We did it.
Guess what? I have nothing else to say.
Nope.
That's it. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
See you Monday. Bye.